Welcome to Brain Z, the house of epic and mind-twisting quizzes from every corner of the world. Today, we're dropping you into a global adventure. Think you can guess the country just by its iconic sights? From sky-high towers to ancient wonders, it's time to flex that world brain. Where can you find the ancient wonder, the Hanging Gardens of Babylon? Is it Iraq, Egypt, or Greece? It's Iraq, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, and we're still not even sure it really existed. Mysterious, huh? It's been a church, a mosque, and a museum. And it's still standing strong. Where can you find Hagia Sophia? Turkey, right in Istanbul. This one's seen empires rise and fall, a real survivor. Alright brainiacs, this tower leans but never falls. Guess the country that owns this tilted treasure. It's Italy. This wasn't supposed to lean, but turns out the fail made it famous. Massive, mysterious, ancient. Where do these iconic pyramids stand tall? It's Egypt. These bad boys have been standing for 4,500 years, and they're still stealing the spotlight. Millions turn toward it every single day, but only a few get to visit. Where is the sacred Kaaba located? Saudi Arabia, in Mecca, the heart of the Islamic world and the direction of every Muslim's prayer. It's carved into cliffs, colored like a rose, and hidden in a canyon. Where is Petra found? Jordan! It's the ancient city that looks like a movie set because, well, it kinda is. Iconic sails by the sea, a hotspot for music, theater, and fireworks. Guess where the Sydney Opera House lives? Australia, right on the edge of Sydney Harbour. This one's a world stage superstar. Did you know the Sydney Harbour Bridge earned the nickname the coat hanger because of its arch design? Stylish and strong. Time to rewind to the Mayan era. Where would you find the ancient step pyramid of Chichen Itza? Mexico, built over 1,000 years ago, and it still draws crowds with its perfect design. Tucked away in the majestic Hunza Valley, this fort looks like it was built for postcards. Where would you find the stunning Balti Fort? It's Pakistan, over 700 years old and still standing strong. Talk about timeless beauty. It's not just a clock, it's a global icon. Which country owns this loud legend called Big Ben? The United Kingdom. Fun fact, Big Ben is actually the bell inside the tower, not the tower itself. It's the world's largest Buddhist temple, built in layers like a spiritual cake. Where is Borobudur located? Indonesia. This one's a pilgrimage site and a visual masterpiece, a double win. High in the Andes, lost for centuries. Where would you find the legendary Machu Picchu? Peru, an Incan masterpiece that stayed hidden till 1911. Now it's an Instagram favorite. Massive domes, grand courtyards, and rich Mughal history. Where is the breathtaking Badshahi Mosque? Pakistan, right in Lahore. It's one of the biggest mosques in the world. Roars, swords, and epic showdowns. Where would you find the mighty Colosseum? Italy, Once home to gladiators, now a hotspot for tourists and selfies. She's holding a torch and lighting the way for freedom. Guess the country of this towering lady? United States, a gift from France and now the ultimate symbol of liberty. This unfinished fortress has stories hidden in its red stone walls. Where can you find Lalbagh Fort? Bangladesh. It's a Mughal marvel that was never completed, but still totally worth the visit. It's grand, elegant, and located in the heart of Scandinavia's stylish capital. Which country is home to this regal residence? Sweden, right in Stockholm. This palace still hosts royal events and guards that don't flinch. Located in Stockholm, it's one of the largest palaces in Europe still used by royalty. This towering structure honors fallen heroes of independence. Which country built the Makam Ekahid? Algeria. It's a powerful symbol of sacrifice, rising high in Algiers. They were once the tallest buildings in the world, and they shine like silver rockets. Where are they? Malaysia. These twin towers light up Kuala Lumpur's skyline like no other. Domes of deep blue and intricate tiles. This mosque is a jewel of faith and art. Where is it? Afghanistan. Located in Mazar-i-Sharif, it's a vision in blue. This massive horse-riding statue is a tribute to one of history's fiercest warriors. Where is it standing? Mongolia. This 130-foot, still giant of Genghis Khan near Ulaanbaatar is the largest equestrian statue in the world. Now that's epic. Marble staircases, golden halls, and royal banquets. Where would you find this lavish palace? Spain. The Royal Palace in Madrid is one of Europe's most dazzling royal homes. It stands tall where history changed forever. Where is this monumental minaret located? Pakistan. Minai, Pakistan in Lahore marks the site where the Pakistan Resolution was passed in 1940. It's long enough to wrap around a country. Guess where this legendary wall stands? China. It's not visible from space like people say, but it's still one of the greatest feats of human engineering. It's bold, historic, and stands tall in a capital city that made African history. Where is it? Ghana. This iconic arch in a cross celebrates the nation's independence and pride. The Great Wall of China isn't visible from space with the naked eye, contrary to popular belief. Surprising, right? Roaring like thunder and taller than a skyscraper, these mighty falls create a curtain of spray so huge it's called the smoke that thunders. Where is it? Zimbabwe. Victoria Falls is one of the largest and most dramatic waterfalls in the world. Pure natural power on full display. Bright red, fog-kissed, and stretching across the bay, this iconic bridge is an engineering marvel and postcard favorite. Where is it? USA. The Golden Gate Bridge connects San Francisco to Marin County and stands as a global symbol of the American West Coast. Arms wide open, towering over the city from a mountaintop, this statue is one of the new 7 wonders of the world. Where is it? Brazil. Christ the Redeemer overlooks Rio de Janeiro and is a powerful symbol of peace, faith, and Brazilian pride. Symmetry, fountains, and floral beauty, these historic Mughal gardens were built for royalty. Where would you stroll through this paradise? Pakistan. The Shalimar Gardens in Lahore are a masterpiece of Mughal landscape design, elegance carved into nature. Seated in calm meditation under open skies, this bronze giant has watched over visitors for centuries. Where can you find this serene statue? Japan. The Great Buddha of Kamakura stands peacefully in Kanagawa, a timeless symbol of wisdom and tranquility. Towering over Lhasa, this ancient palace once housed the Dalai Lama. Where is it? Tibet. The Potala Palace is a spiritual icon nestled in the mountains. A historic mountain pass that's seen traders, conquerors, and caravans for centuries. Where is this gateway to South Asia? Pakistan. The Khyber Pass has connected Central Asia to the Indian subcontinent for thousands of years, a true historical crossroads. A perfect cone-shaped mountain, often topped with snow and sacred to many. Where would you find it? Japan. Mount Fuji is not just a mountain, it's an icon of Japanese beauty and spirituality. Golden mosaics, Byzantine domes, and pigeons galore. Which country treasures this architectural masterpiece? Italy. Venice is home to St. Mark's Basilica, a shining jewel of the Renaissance. Hall of Mirrors, stunning gardens, and serious royal vibes. Where is this palace of pure luxury? France. The Palace of Versailles is the ultimate royal escape just outside Paris. Would you rather visit the Eiffel Tower in Paris or climb the Great Wall of China? Let us know in the comments. Turquoise waters, snow-capped peaks, and postcard-perfect vibes. This lake is a dream destination. Where would you find it? Canada. Lake Louise is tucked in Alberta's Banff National Park, a natural beauty that's pure magic year-round. With turrets straight out of a fairy tale, this castle inspired Disney's Cinderella Castle. Where is this dreamy fortress? Germany. Neuschwanstein Castle sits high in Bavaria. It's the real-life fantasy that fairy tales are made of. Glowing white marble, majestic domes, and endless columns. This mosque is a modern marvel. Where would you find it? United Arab Emirates. Located in Abu Dhabi, the Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque blends tradition with jaw-dropping elegance. Massive, majestic, and rising from the desert, these 40 towering bastions are a sight to behold. Where is this fortress? Pakistan. Daror Fort stands tall in the Cholistan Desert, a centuries-old symbol of strength and heritage. With sword raised high and gaze full of fire, this towering statue honors wartime bravery. Where does it stand? Russia. Located in Volgograd, the Motherland Calls is one of the tallest statues in the world, a powerful symbol of sacrifice and strength. It looks like a spaceship parked on 3 towers, with an infinity pool on top. Where would you find this futuristic wonder? Singapore. Marina Bay Sands is an architectural icon that redefines luxury and the city skyline. Inspired by a desert rose and built like a puzzle of petals, this museum blends history with jaw-dropping design. Where is it? It's in Qatar. Located in Doha, the National Museum of Qatar is an architectural masterpiece celebrating Qatari culture and innovation. It's the heaviest building in the world, with over 1,000 rooms. Where would you find this colossal palace? Romania. In Bucharest, the Palace of the Parliament is a symbol of power, history, and monumental architecture. A royal complex filled with grand halls, secret passages, and Mughal glory. Where is this centuries-old fortress? Pakistan. Lahore Fort is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, showcasing the rich legacy of the Mughal Empire in the heart of Lahore. Standing tall above a legendary city, this ancient citadel holds temples that shaped Western civilization. Where is it? Greece. The Acropolis of Athens is a timeless symbol of philosophy, democracy, and classical beauty. Rising from the ashes with strength and pride, this skyscraper is a tribute to resilience. Where does it stand tall? United States of America. The Freedom Tower, or One World Trade Center, stands in New York City, a powerful symbol of hope and rebirth. Mysterious stone faces staring inland, carved centuries ago with no written records. Where can you find these giants? Chile. The Moai statues on Easter Island are ancient guardians watching over the island's people, full of secrets and stories. Did you know all the Moai statues face inward, toward the villages, as if protecting the islanders with their silent gaze? Perched on a cliff and cloaked in legend, this eerie fortress inspired a famous vampire tale. Where is it? Romania. Bran Castle, often called Dracula's Castle, brings Transylvanian myth and medieval mystery to life. Still under construction after more than a century, this basilica is unlike anything you've ever seen. Where is it? Spain. The Sagrada Familia in Barcelona is Antoni Gaudi's masterpiece, a blend of art, faith, and architectural genius. Sharp lines, no dome, and backed by mountains, this mosque breaks tradition in the most elegant way. Where is it? Pakistan. Faisal Mosque in Islamabad is one of the world's largest, a stunning blend of modern design and Islamic architecture. Did you know? The Faisal Mosque in Islamabad is one of the largest in the world, and it was designed by a Turkish architect. Uniquely, it doesn't have a dome. Steamy, milky blue water surrounded by lava fields. This spa looks like it's from another planet. Where is it? Iceland. The Blue Lagoon is a geothermal wonder where you can soak, relax, and recharge in pure volcanic luxury. For presidents carved into stone, staring out over the Black Hills, where can you find this monumental tribute? USA. Mount Rushmore in South Dakota honors Washington, Jefferson, Roosevelt, and Lincoln, etched forever into history. Once used by emperors to pray for good harvests, this temple's circular roof and deep symbolism are truly divine. Where is it? China. The Temple of Heaven in Beijing is a masterpiece of Ming Dynasty architecture and spiritual tradition. With swirling colors and onion-shaped domes, this cathedral looks like it's straight out of a fairy tale. Where is it? Russia. St. Basil's Cathedral lights up Moscow's Red Square, a symbol of Russian history and dazzling design. Small in size but big in charm, This statue is inspired by a beloved fairy tale. Where can you spot her gazing out to sea? Denmark. The Little Mermaid statue in Copenhagen is one of the most photographed spots in the country, a tribute to Hans Christian Andersen. The largest religious monument on Earth, surrounded by jungle and carved with legends. Where is this ancient wonder? Cambodia. Angkor Wat is a breathtaking temple complex that stands as the heart of Khmer heritage and spiritual grandeur. Africa's highest peak, snow-capped and standing tall above the savannah. Where is this mighty mountain? Tanzania. Mount Kilimanjaro is a legendary climb, rising above the clouds as a beacon of natural beauty and adventure. Would you rather climb Mount Kilimanjaro in Tanzania or visit Angkor Wat at sunrise in Cambodia? Comment down! Its soaring tower looks like it was carved from basalt cliffs, futuristic yet deeply rooted in tradition. Where is it? Iceland. Hallgrímskirkja Church dominates Reykjavik skyline, inspired by Iceland's natural landscapes and Viking heritage. A forest of stone columns, ancient hieroglyphs, and sunlit courtyards. Where does this temple complex echo with history? Egypt. The Temple of Karnak in Luxor is one of the largest religious sites ever built, a true marvel of ancient Egyptian power and devotion. Flat on top and full of adventure, this natural landmark towers over a coastal city. Where is it? South Africa. Table Mountain in Cape Town is a stunning plateau that offers views, wildlife, and cable car thrills. Once the world's tallest freestanding structure, it pierces the skyline with a glass floor and 360 views. Where is it? Canada. The CN Tower in Toronto is an engineering marvel and a must-visit for thrill-seekers and sky-high selfies. A futuristic building that looks like a giant atom. Where would you find this shiny science-inspired landmark? Belgium. Did you know? The Atomium in Brussels was built for the 1958 World Expo and represents an iron crystal magnified 165 billion times. Petal-shaped and full of national pride, this landmark symbolizes unity through design. Where is it? Pakistan. The Pakistan Monument in Islamabad represents the four provinces, a tribute to national harmony. Glass pyramids meet timeless masterpieces. This museum is home to the Mona Lisa. Where is it? France. The Louvre in Paris is the world's most visited museum, blending art, architecture, and history. A rainbow of sculpted figures and towering gateways. This temple is a masterpiece of color and devotion. Where is it? India. The Meenakshi Temple in Madurai dazzles with thousands of vibrant carvings, a feast for the eyes and spirit. Gleaming in gold and sacred to millions, this pagoda is said to house relics of the Buddha. Where is it? Myanmar. The Shwedagon Pagoda in Yangon is a spiritual wonder, glowing with faith and history. Set right by the ocean, this mosque boasts the world's tallest minaret. Where would you find it? Morocco. The Hassan II Mosque in Casablanca is a stunning blend of tradition and oceanside grandeur. Built for love and glowing in white marble, This wonder is one of the most iconic sights on Earth. Where is it? India! The Taj Mahal in Agra is a global symbol of love and timeless Mughal architecture. A giant arch at the heart of a busy roundabout, built to honor national heroes. Where is it? France. The Arc de Triomphe in Paris honors those who fought for France, standing tall at the end of the Champs-Élysées. This castle watches over an ancient city from a volcanic rock, steeped in battles and legends. Where is it? Scotland. Edinburgh Castle is a Scottish icon, filled with history, royalty, and sweeping city views. You made it to the end of our World Landmark Challenge. So, how many did you get right? Hit that like button if you learned something new, and don't forget to comment your score. Until next time, this is Brain Z, signing off with a passport full of trivia. Pick your next challenge here.